What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. We had a very bad day on the pitch yesterday. Can't believe how bad my team let me down. Well, wasn't just a team, but welcome in. You missed yesterday. We lost in the Europa Conference round of 16. The Europa League round of 16. Shouldn't have lost like that. That last game was terrible. That was just ridiculous. But hey, it happens. Shit goes down the way it goes down. Ain't no big deal. We'll move on. We're going to play HK. This is in the League Cup semi. We're in the final. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Life goes on. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing, man? Oh, I can't see for shit right now. Well, that might help. There you go. That's a little better. I can't take that. I'll have to switch them around. I wish it was that easy. Can't see out of my glasses, dude. What'd you do to me? Hi. What's up, buddy? Ooh. Come on. Back up. I gotta do something. Back up. Don't crowd me. I'm not in the mood right now. You know better. Just sit there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. One more thing I gotta do. Whatever. Send an SMS instead. I hate you guys do this every fucking time. I ain't been there. Please stop getting in your head in the way, man. I'm busy doing something. Chill. I know you're in love. You want to be lovey-dovey, dude, but I don't want it right now. I'm trying to do something. You hate when you do that, man. Just sit there. I'll be fine. I'll be with you in a minute. I gotta do what I want to do. Oh, come on already. Six, 5, 3, 6, 8, 7, 8. Okay, that's part of one. Alright, let's go. Yes, there you go. Or authorized. Way to go. Okay. Now can I go back to what I was doing? Thank you. Yeah. Don't care about any of that. What I want are the timers. Timers. Oh, it's killing me. Alright, where the fuck is it at? not the right one. So what is the other one? Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Oh, what's up, Animal? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Mr. Animal. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good... Yeah, what day is it? Saturday? Saturday. Cool. Yeah, I know. My Twitch account was logged into. I did that on purpose. I actually did it. I don't know when you do that shit. It's going, man. It's going. Woke up with a fucking headache this morning at my normal time and said, you know what? I'm not doing that today. I don't need that. I'm not going to worry about it. My head's fucking killing me, so I got about 3 or 4 more hours sleep today. I actually slept till about noon. I was like, oh, look at me. It is what it is. All right, fellas, let's go. You can't lose this match. You got to get this cup. I cannot believe we got beat like we did yesterday. I was oh, sorry, bud. I'm sorry. 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 Yep. Then it's hot, then it's cold. Then it's hot, then it's cold. Then it's hot, then it's cold. Will you make up your mind? Will you make your mind? Huh? We gonna be hot or we gonna be cold? Huh? We gonna be hot or we gonna be cold? They need to do that. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a goal. Come on, fellas, you can do this. Yeah. Ah. What's the matter, buddy? I know, you're just all out of sync right now, ain't you? You are. Daddy's eye hurts, he's tired, and he's sleepy, and he wants to get some. He wants to do his thing, and he's tired and sleepy. Huh? You tell me. Oh, that's not working. That's gotta get gone. Well, that right there, that'll help. Ah, perfect. Now I can see. Hi. What's the matter, buddy? Nice save, nice save, nice save. I think everybody's supposed to start on there. I don't know. Oh! It's in the middle of the back, man. It's in the middle of the back. What's up? What's up? Huh? What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright, fellas, let's go. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Got 1 cookie left. This is the time I used to stream back in the day. I would stream from noon till about 4, 5, or 6, depending on the day. And then for some reason I decided to go earlier in the day, and I don't even know why. What? He got his head cocked. He went. They did it further. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What's the matter? What you see? What's the matter? You see spiders and stuff crawling down towards me, you better get them. I did that one day sitting here. I wasn't even streaming. I'd been done streaming for about 2 hours. I'm sitting here playing offline. And all of a sudden I saw bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm like, this little freaking, he wasn't even very big at all. He's hardly able to be seen. If it wouldn't have been for I was sitting in the angle of the light coming through the window, I would have never saw him. Little black spider. I kind of went like this and it went back up, I think. I don't know. After it got above my head, I didn't pay any attention to it. I've been bitten a couple times, but nothing by anything major or nothing dangerous. You can always tell when you get a spider bite because you'll have like a red dot with 2 little black dots in the middle. That's where the spider got you. Didn't bother me. I mean, it was what it was. It was one of them things. Although my daughter definitely scared of spiders. So when my grandson was born, damn, it's too early. I was gonna say it's too early to make changes, man. We ain't even have time yet. When my grandson was born, my brother lived in Baltimore at the time. Sent her a care package, for gifts for the boy. I lived about 3 blocks away, city blocks away, crossing it over this way. My daughter calls me up. She goes, "Dad, you gotta come over here." I'm like, "What's the matter?" She goes, "James isn't working. There's a spider in the box your brother sent me." "What?" "There's a spider in the box your brother sent me. Come get this thing." Get over there. There's a brown recluse about that big around in the bottom of the box of the stuff that he sent my grandson. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, well, that's not a good thing. And we went to try to kill it, and it jumped out of the box, and we chased it across the floor. Finally killed it. It was like, damn, man, that's crazy. Look, brown recluses are bad. You ever seen what a brown recluse can do to your hand? Dude did a test to show what would happen if you got bit by a brown recluse and didn't get it treated, and it was not a pretty thing. It was kind of ugly, actually. Every time, forget to do this. Alright, so we got to get a left guy in here. Doesn't matter. Don't have anybody for that, so we're gonna put a bigger Oscar, big back, glue. Alright. I forgot he was back. Oh, I forgot to get that back to normal now. Alright, that's I got one more to make, though. I gotta make one more because the dude's dead. Here we go. All 5 made. That's all I can do. We gotta do what we gotta do here, boys. Let's go. Just another day on the pitch. Come on, fellas. We can't lose this match. We don't want to go to extra time. We don't want to go to penalties. We don't want to do that. I pride myself on not going to penalties or extra time. I want to win. I want to win in the win. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. Yeah, I know you gave me my Twitch verification code. Thank you so much. About time. Whew. 1 minute, like I said, 1 minute I'm warm, 1 minute I'm cold. Just book it. Dude, that should gotta be a card. Thank you. You should have been a red card. Can't let him do that shit, man. What's up with that coat, ref? Come on, man. That's the second time in a row down the field we done that. Let's go. I got no changes to make, so y'all are on your own. Sad part is we're playing better than them. Till we do stupid shit like that and then just stand around and watch the ball go bouncing by. Good job. Good steal. Good job. Nope. Oh, come on, man. You keep hitting that same guy. Get away from him. Move a minute or something. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. That makes you insane. Yep. That would be a good one to have. We're going the wrong way. Sasha! I can't believe that was a goal. I don't know how that even happened. Nice. That was a lot better than that. I thought it was more complicated than that. Sasha to Korea to Sasha. Good job. Way to go. Goal number 1. Hey, Silent, what's up? I will do that in 1 second. Yes. I knew I should have filled another one of these up before I come over here. Nice thing is it takes about 2 seconds to get one. Now that they got the spring running again, I go get my water from the spring. I can't stand our regular town water. It's not good. Plus we're having turbidity problems. We've been having these for over a year. And keep telling us they're going to fix it. And they say they fix it, and then the next week they come out with another thing saying, well, it's not fixed again. Basically what happened is our town used to have a reservoir. I used to live like a mile and a half from it. Well, actually, it was right behind my house up the hill, but you couldn't go through the farmer's yard because the farmer was a old mean Gus. He wouldn't let you do it. So we'd have to walk up the road and go around the hard way. But we used to fish back there. We used to have fun back there. And it was the town's water source. Plenty of water for people to have in the town. It was replenished and it was good and everything else. And then one day our industrious little mayor decided it wasn't good enough. We've been doing that for like 100 years. Why do we continue doing it when we can get something better? Because there's a lake 7 miles away that's got more water in it than we'll ever use. Oh, okay, that's good, but they also use boats on it. People swim in it, they fish in it. It's got buildings under the water that were never destroyed when they created the lake. But let's go ahead and use that water. No problem. So they did that, and then they ran the water pipe 7 miles to town. And you know, not one stretch of that 7 miles did they put in any kind of filter system till you get to town. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you people? That should have been the earliest thing you did when you did that. You should have on every mile you should have had at least a station to purify the water. They didn't. And then last summer we had all that bad weather and storms and drought and storms, and they started having issues with the water, and now they can't fix it because it fucked up we had a two filter part place, and they had pools in between. I'm not sure how it works, but they had all this shit set up, and when you freaking know it, they got them fucked up and they can't fix it. So they were supposed to put in this $750,000 filtration system. That was last summer, and we're still having an issue. So either they didn't put the $750,000 filtration system in, or it didn't work. So we get a letter every once in a while with our water bill. There's still turbidity in the water. It's at 100%, and it's only supposed to be like 3. Thank you. Thank you for charging us so much. And then they've done all these different projects over the last 5 years. I mean, the entire town's been torn apart and put back together for the water and the sewer. And of course, we're paying for that, you know. Sucks so bad. My water bill, well, I can't really say anything because for like the last 4 months, my water bill's been $175. I didn't think none of it. I just figured it was something going on until we found out the water tank started leaking. No idea when it started leaking. Unfortunately, they used to, back in the day, if you had a problem in your house and you tell them about it, they would cut you slack. And they would go back like, for the last 4 months, they go to the 4 months before that, figure out what your water bill was, and then they prorate you down. They don't do that anymore. And so what the hell? That's just because it's not their issue and they didn't do it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I think it's hilarious how they do that shit. And then they won't make it so you're allowed to gather your own water. I don't drink the water. I usually go out to the there's a free flowing spring about 1.5 miles that way. I go there and get water every once in a while. Better for you. My cats don't get sick on it. It tastes better with the coffee. It tastes better with the drink mixes I use. I'm like, screw that. Come on, baby. You guys got this. You got 15 minutes to go. You got a 1-0 lead. That's all we need is a 1-0 lead. Today is the day we started playing again. Get back on the schedule so we can do what we wanted to do in the first place. Man, you gonna fuck that car all up. Dude goes out and immediately starts his car and immediately drives off. Doesn't even warm it up at all. It's okay. Gonna blow that thing up. Oh, so nice and shot. It was so close. It was so close. Let's go, boys. Come on. Let's go. Get out there. Get down. Go on. Go on. Man, I don't know why these people drive like that. They drive down the street like it's a racetrack, and there are potholes about that big around, and it's about as big around, deep as it's round. They just fly right down through here. I'm gonna laugh my ass off when their suspension breaks. All right, fellas, let's go. We got 13 minutes. Let's go. We got 2 guys with you. Come on, man. There you go. Good pass. Now break past him. That was a good tackle. Let him get too close. Ray, stop it. Gotta go to my dad's. I try to call the damn people for a ride on Wednesday, right? So I call the main card. She puts me on hold for a couple minutes. Then she sends me to another person. I get a hold of that person. They say, hold on, we're going to check everything. They start checking shit. I'm on hold for I'm on this call for probably 15, 20 minutes. Hung up on me. Never called me back. They have my phone number. They never called me back. So now I got to call them on Monday. And I'm going to be, look, here's the deal. I called y'all on Friday. You hung up on me and never called me back. Why you ask for my phone number if you ain't going to call me back? Because you don't check my account by my phone number. You check my account by my birth date and name. I really don't want to go to that appointment, but because I got to get up too damn early. I got to be up at 7:30 in the frickin' morning. Yeah, Sasha gets a brace. Good job, Sasha. She scores again. Good job, baby. And it's from Simon Arson. Again, I believe it's the same too. Oh, no, Korea was the first one. Simon Arson gets this one. I'm telling you, it's going to be tough to do this because Danf hasn't done anything. So I'm going to keep Sasha on the field until that's how I'm going to have to rotate him. I got Omerson is back. Otar Omerson is back. He was my best goal scorer last year. Oh, fire it in there, fire it in there, fire it in there! What would you not fire it in there for? He was out of position. Oh my God. Oh, that's terrible. This game is taking forever. Good Lord, man. Are we fine? No, we're still at 84. Let's go. Why is this game taking so long? I don't understand. And I gotta call them on Monday to get an appointment for Wednesday. Then Wednesday I won't be streaming till afternoon because of my arm. I gotta go find out about this thing. I gotta get this taken care of. Just gotta do it. Hopefully I can do 2 birds, 1 stone while I'm down there, but I probably won't be able to. They probably will have to make me make an appointment. But I gotta stop in and talk to them. Not in the fast lane. I gotta go up to the. I ain't gonna make it up there today in time either. Saying they close in 15 minutes. Ain't happening. I'll do that on Monday. I have enough pills to get through till Monday. Well, I got all the pills to refill. I just need a couple of them need refilled to be refilled. Good tackle. Don't even try it. No, get your ass up. What are you doing? Omerson, no, you cannot get hurt again. I just got you back, fool. Don't be going to get hurt again. What the? Ah! Okay, he's not hurt. He's just playing. He's just playing. Ring the bell, man. Blow the whistle. End this farce. It's over. We won. Ring the bell. 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 Ring the damn bell, man. My boy comes back in it, gets himself a freaking shutout after giving up a lot of goals the last game. So that'll work for me. 2-0. We'll take that win. That moves us into the finals of the, and I knew who it's going to be. I was wrong. I thought it would definitely put us together. Do we get to play Breidablik in there? Do we get to play Breidablik in there, or do we get to play the other team? I forget the other team. Oh, St. Jarnans. I would so love it to be St. Jarnans. Just because I would love to see them upset Breidablik. They ain't upsetting us, but, you know. I say that now, but we could win the League Cup A. I don't know if I've won the League Cup A yet. I don't think I have. Yeah, I knew we were playing them in the final. I knew we were playing them in the final. I knew we were playing them in the final. I knew it. It wasn't going to be nobody else. St. Jarnan wasn't going to win that match. We played them again in what? On the 4th. So we got, you got a few days. A few days in between. That's all that matters. You got some time off there. Why are you stuck? That might be helpful if I push the play button. Okay. I thought it was that one, but it wasn't, so I'll have to get that off of there. We're playing well. We need to win this match. It would be nice to beat Breidablik and get off to a good start against them. Like I said, this could be our year, depending on how well, if we could keep people healthy, which we have not been able to do. I was going to say, I hope to God it ain't another one of those. I don't need any more injuries. The numbers are all there. Okay, that's done. Yes, thank you very much. So we did our thing, we did our other thing, and we're ready for the season to start. We got a friendly, and then another friendly, and then we play the League Cup game. Okay, I didn't think I had all those friendlies in there, but I guess I do. You know what, one of these friendlies is going to go, it's going to be this one. I'm not going to have the second friendly in there, and that close to that game. How the hell did you put those in there? There were no friendlies in there. They don't show on the board. What the fuck is that? I'm lost. I'm totally lost here. How we do not have a match, but we have a match. Did I look at that wrong? Did I look at that wrong? Oh, that's okay. Never mind. That's Iceland. That's not us. Never mind. I was thinking that was us. Paying attention. Pay attention. Use your brain. It's so easy to forget. What you see is what you get. Oh, but those. Come on now. Alright, so that was, what do you mean fairly poor? What's wrong with him? You know what, dude? I'm sorry. I can't help it right now. It ain't over yet, but, you know. Yeah, he's gonna be mad. I don't want to set a target for him, man. I'll give him a target. If he gets to 7, I'll put him back in the thing. But right now, he's not going to the thing because I got better players than you right now, dude. I know. Trust me. I wish I could keep you in there, but I can't. I can't use you for somebody that's better than you. Let somebody get hurt for a long time, you'll be the first one that comes in. Then I wish you would do this stuff and explain this stuff the right way without having to sit back and go, damn it, I can't. I gotta use what they tell me to use, and that sucks because most of the time it don't make no damn sense. He'll never reach that level. They never do. I've put in so many of them and never had anybody reach it. Idson. Okay. Well, that boy looks pretty good too. Let him go out and get a year starting at Portlacore. That would work. And I lost my Portlacore save on the backside. I'm so mad. I wanted to use it yesterday, and apparently somehow I had saved this over it, and I don't know how that happened. I was not happy. Oh, yeah, that was, oh, shit. I can't change them. We got $8 million to spend. We got to hold on to that because we're gonna be doing it again and that's the nice thing is we're gonna be doing it again at the end of the year. Anybody on here they say give a contract to? No. So we're just gonna let it go. They're gonna wait. Those guys might all be gone at the end of the year. I don't know yet. And we did that already. So we can go. Time to move on. I got 2 guys out for that. I got a bunch of people out for these. I don't know if these are World Cup qualifiers or what they are. They're just friendlies. Don't be putting on no friendlies, man. I'd rather my teams not play friendlies if they're playing for. If I'm running an international team, and my international team is getting the players are starting for their respective clubs. I get it. Playing with each other is good. I would maybe do a friendly a month, or maybe a friendly every couple weeks. But I'm not bringing them away from their main teams where they're getting as much practice time and more practice time than they need to. It just doesn't seem to make any sense to me. I hope. I don't know. They're supposed to fix it. We'll see what they did. How much better they made it. How they were. What the problems were with the international game. It's so funny because everybody complained that the game didn't work right, but nobody will say that they ever played it. You ever had that in a game sometime or somehow? Oh yeah, there's something wrong with it, but we never play it, so we don't know what the problem is exactly, but we just know it's broken. I think the major problem with the international was that you didn't have the ability to scout your players. You didn't have the ability to bring your players up if you didn't know which ones you could bring up, which ones you couldn't. There was a lot of stuff wrong with it. So, all right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Oh, they drive me nuts. I swear. They just. I get up and go to the bathroom, come back, and the shit's all messed up. I don't know what's going on with these guys. They're crazy. Yeah, somebody touched. They had to. Somebody pushed this one off to see who was on, and this one they paused again. I'm like sitting here going, "What the hell, man?" I'm gonna have to get more water in a little bit. Wow, water is so good for you, unless you live in Gaddis, and the water's terrible. I did all these. Okay, I did those. I was gonna say I did them. Need to do something here, man. Got to get this. We need this win. That's all. Just need a win. It would be nice to beat Breedeblick in the cup final. Get one. I'd like to get all three cups in the title, but that's going to be so hard to do. It's a never-ending game playing in. I was looking what's in New Zealand this morning. What the hell is this? What are you telling me about here? Oh yeah. What? Yeah, one of my pills is 5'10". Some of my pills are 5'10", and the other are 12.65. That's what that crap is about. Bastards, I swear to God. That kind of pissed me off. They told me that, though, you get set up for it and everything is like, the prescriptions are all paid for. Everything's good. No worries. You're good. Within a month and a half, not even a month and a half later, they send me a letter saying, "Oh, we made a mistake." Really? You made a mistake? Now you got to pay for your pills. I'm like, oh, fuck. Just what I need. You got to set up I have everything figured out after the first month. I figure out my plan ahead so I know if I need to, what I can play with and what I can't for the next month or so. If I get into a problem, I know what I can adjust and what I can't. Now I can't do that because I don't know which pills are which yet. And I'm going to have to go see. That's one of the reasons, well, because besides the cold, I haven't gone up and done anything about it, is because I don't want to find out now, because it's another thing I got to worry about. Sucks. Oh, come on, man. Don't be hurt. You don't need to be hurt. Quit getting hurt. Coffee. Gotta have the coffee. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I'll do that tomorrow, Monday. Too many things to do Monday morning when I get up. Christ Martin, I don't know, man. Why do I want to send them to you? You better play him. That's all I can tell you. You better play him. Oh, what's this? Future fee of 120,000. Hell yeah, we'll do that. You can have him for 120,000. I'll take that shit. I'll replenish that shit in a heartbeat. Oh, fuck. Eyes. Man, why's everybody really got to be on now? Everybody and their brother's coming on right now. Saying hi to some people. I should do that in the background, but I ain't messing with it today. I need them both online, or I would do that right now. I'm going to have to start doing that in the morning. I might have to start doing that. I need another one. I need another one. Oh, that's the thing. If I had another computer, I got a monitor for it. And I know I can get a keyboard for it real easy. I would have one dedicated to nothing but streaming. It would be sit over here somewhere, and that's all it would be. It would be in people stream all the time. Ah, man, Warren, come on, Bubby. I can't do shit with you. You keep getting hurt. What you doing out there in that bag? Poor kid. I don't know what's going on with this coffee, but for some reason, it's been getting creamy at the top for some reason. I never did that before, and I don't know why. It's driving me nuts. Yep, that's my confirmed captains. I ain't changing it none. Why would? Oh, I should have changed Henderson. But then again, he might end up making it to the thing. Who knows? Dopenshell? Never heard of him. He's from the. Wait, no way. Ow, claws! Mama, get off of my. What is the matter with you? That hurt, you goofy shit. Come here. Oh, hush up. Come say hi to me. You ain't said hi to me all morning. You've been laying up here in my pants and sleeping all day. And my pants on back on the table behind me. She been sleeping there. I thought she was gone for a minute because she wasn't moving. Hi, baby. Just don't claw my leg, okay? That's all I'm asking is not to claw my leg. It hurts when you put your claws in it, fool. I don't do it to you. Do I do it to you? I do not do it to you. You're gonna make me sit like you want me to, huh? So you can lay down there. Had to. You know it's bad when you start dreaming about the games you play. You know it's about a bad time where you actually have dreams about the game you play. There's a small little brief team where we were actually the head coach of the Iceland team. I'm like, that can't happen. I can't do that now. What the fuck? Every once in a while that'll happen. IBV loan for Friedrichsen. Okay, you're going to take my whole entire under 19 team away. But you know what? That's a good thing because they'll all get to play on first team play. Works for me. That's the whole point of why I want them to take my under 18s or under 19s. They're not. I mean, they're playing in the cup, which is okay, but I don't think it's getting them the same. I don't think that counts. I really don't think that counts, which sucks because it should count. If it counted, I'll say, what the hell, man. So we're going to have a nor'easter coming through tomorrow night. Yay. May have snow again. Who knows? Oh, my voice is going bad again. Alright, Jesus criminally. Come on, fellas. What the fuck are you doing? Breedably coming up in a minute. Match I'm looking forward to. I like playing Breedably and Valor because I like to try to beat them. That's the team. That's the whole reason we're out here, right? Just try to beat those guys. We beat those guys, we can get through to the we can get through to the title, and we can do something with it. My owners just don't think we can win the title. They never give us that challenge. They should challenge us, but they don't. Nobody's changing. Nothing's changing, baby. One thing's changing. Maybe. Remember to do that. Tomorrow, we whip you. Tomorrow, we take the League Cup A title. The only thing about my team that's kind of depressing is we never, ever, 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 ever find a way to continue to win the cups that we need to win. I mean, we've won them, but we haven't won them on consistency. We were winning them consistently, then I would be like closer to getting what I want, but I'm not. So I'm thinking this is season 14. I'm thinking 6 more seasons in Iceland. If I don't do it, I'm moving on. I've got part of Iceland done. We've done the Icelandic Cup, but we ain't doing nothing else. And we're struggling, and it's getting to be less fun being in the same country for this long with having this much trouble. I'm thinking about if we don't get there, we're gonna do League 20 or seven. Yeah, I didn't do it. I should have, and I didn't. Damn it. Okay. I'm thinking maybe after 20 seasons, if we ain't done it, we're moving on. Get to a different part of the world, see a different place, and see if we can do something there. I don't know yet. Don't know. We'll get there somewhere, somehow. We'll figure it out. I think that might be the rule. I think I might put that rule in. 20 seasons in a country. If we don't do what we need to do in that 20 seasons, we move on. Come back to it later. Because that could happen in a lot of places. Like America could be a problem. North America could be a problem doing that in. Because I don't know how many leagues there are. And it's a designed database. It's not the real thing. You don't have the real database because then you'd only have one league and you play MLS rules and everything else. But in the way it's set now is you actually have lots of leagues. You can start low, and we'll just have to see what's there. It's going to depend. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. Something different. I just don't want to get bored of this because if you get bored of something and you keep doing the same thing over and over again, it makes your game less fun to do, less wanting to do it, and you're sitting there going, damn, I keep playing the same teams over and over and over again. I don't want to play these teams no more. I want to move on for something else. Don't worry, we'll be coming back. We'll have to come back, but if we do leave Iceland, when we come back, we have to start on low level again. It just has to be. Because we will have left the country and started over again, so we still get the credit for the win, though. I ain't taking away credits for that kind of shit. We'll just see, because it's going to be a long way in the future by the time I'm done with this. Nice goal, baby. Sasha off to a stunning start in the game. Yeah, baby, there we go. Off to the first goal. Don't you even think about taking it away from me. Beautiful passing. 3, 4, and a goal. Oh, deflected off his foot, too. That was beautifully played, though. Nice job, Sasha. Sasha's on the roll right now. He got like 6 or 7 goals so far. 5 or 6 goals anyway. Killing it right now. Just tearing it the hell up. Ooh, that could have been a bad thing. We scored in under 2 minutes. Holy shit. Nice deflect. I'll take that. You take that any chance you can. Oh, coffee is so good. I'd drink it all day long if I could. Nice pass across it. Oh my God, don't play around. You had a perfect opening and you blew it. Damn it. That was perfect too. You just couldn't get the ball under control in time. And don't forget, sometime down the road, we will be playing as women's. We will have women's teams involved in this. It just depends on where we go and if there's a women's league available. Because basically what we're going to do is we go to a country and we see what's there. And let's say there are, like, okay, here, there's 7 leagues available in Iceland. We random numbered and got 5. So that's where we started. We started with Portokor in the 5th division. No women's leagues available at the time I started this. There are women's leagues in Iceland, but they didn't have them available. So there's nothing I can do about that. But
say for example we go to to England, there are 4 levels of women's division. I believe that it is available in this database. You go down to level 10 for the men, and then to level 4 for the women. And we have to do both. We're not going to just do one. We're going to do both. So we're going to win it for the English side. We're going to win men and women. Not at the same time. Won't necessarily be at the same time. So if we go to England, there will be 14 leagues available. We'll random number it. If it ends up in the 11, 12, 13, 14, it'll be the women's side. We end up taking the women's side. I like watching women. Actually, believe it or not, in this game, women's football is almost as good or better than the men's. It is exactly what you would expect. I mean, you watch a women's match, you watch a men's match, and you're going to know the difference. The women's matches, the women are smaller. You don't have a 6'6" woman in goal. So a lot of the shots and stuff that you can get to, that the men's goalkeepers can get to, the women's goalkeepers just can't get to. Nothing to do with being, men or women. Like that right there, that might not have been something they could get to. But they also don't play at the same speed. The fields are smaller, so it makes it a lot more fun. And I was doing Germany. I think I took a women's German side, and they were badasses. They are harder than. It's bad because the talent pool is smaller, so you're going to have to deal with players that aren't exactly top-notch players. Even in the upper leagues, you're not going to have. There's not 50,000 women that are going to qualify as a top-of-the-line player. It's just not possible because it's just that they're good. They're really good women's players, and like for example, I could go out and I could get 15 people. I could go out and get a full 11 side of men that are in the top 50 of the world. There's not that many. You can't do that with the women because one, the women's prices are so much cheaper than the men's. So you don't get the same kind of money. So you can't go out and afford to pay for the women that are the best women in the world sometimes. You just don't. There are fewer of them to get, and they're spread out even more. So when you run into trouble there is, you then have, what the hell was that? I don't even know. You can end up having trouble scouting them. Because when you try to scout the women that are out there, you don't necessarily know where they're at. Because there could be a league in America that you go and scout where you might see 15 women, but then the women's Brazil team, they may have 100 superstar women there. And you can't really look at them because you're unable to send people there. So the limitations on some of the stuff that's available is kind of fucked up, but it is the way it is, and it makes it a lot more interesting. I personally like playing on the women's side. It is a lot more fun. It's a lot more challenging. But again, the problem comes in is you will get a team. I could build a team on the women's side that would never lose. Because you might get a team and get lucky, and if you make it to for example, we made it into the Europa League round of 16. Okay, we went from being $2 billion in debt to $8 billion above. So we made $10 billion. So if you get a team and you get on a women's side and you get them into one World Cup thing like that, you might make $3 million. Okay. The rest of the teams in your league may never get that kind of money, so you can outspend them. So you can build. It's sometimes easier to build a superstar team on the women's side, but it's also harder because you don't have as many to choose from, and a lot of them. I think the biggest. When you start out, I think the highest paid woman is, I can't remember her name. I think she plays in Spain. I think she's worth $2 million a year. That's how much money she makes a year. $2 million. That's like Ashley. I can't think of her last name. The blonde that used to play in. She moved with her boyfriend wherever he went, and I think it was Germany. God, I can't think of her last name. One of the best women players in the world. She don't even make. I don't think she makes more than $1 million a year. And yeah, it's not cool. And yeah, you can have that change in this, but I'm all for women getting paid as much as they should get paid. But a lot of times they don't get paid that. Like in America, we got the WNBA players thinking they deserve to be paid the same as NBA players. Unfortunately, that's not the case because they're not making any money. You gotta it's hard to have, and I think they reflect that in this, but I'm not sure. And I believe they probably do because the game is so realistic. It'll probably have that same type of thing in it. But the women's side is a lot more fun because, like right here, you'll see so much more open space. And when you go to do the stop type of shots that we do in the middle, there's not as much congestion because the women are spaced out more, and it makes it a lot more exciting. I've played that. They were like the third best team in Germany when I stopped playing it, and when I was playing it, they were the third best team in Germany, and we were averaging like 5.5 goals a game because we just wouldn't miss. I mean, they'd get the ball inside, and instead of having 15 people in there and trying to block it up like this, they're all spread out, so you get a good corner taker or a good pass on the inside. Like right there, that would have never been stopped like that. You'll have those kind of shots that are wide the fuck open, and it's fun to watch because it literally is. It's sad because the women's game is as much fun to watch as the men's game, except for one thing. If you watch a women's game in real life, they kill each other. They literally try to kill each other. There are more issues in women's matches than there are in men's matches because women are more vindictive sometimes, and they'll pull hair. You'll see them run past and just reach out and grab a ponytail, and it's like, it doesn't make the game more fun to watch. If they got rid of all that, women's soccer would be as popular as men's soccer is. Like in the U.S., women's soccer is almost more popular than the men's soccer because our women's team has been more successful in the world stage than our men's team has been. Our men's team sucks. Our men's team sucks to hell. We're hosting the World Cup this year. Mexico, Canada, and America are hosting the World Cup this year. And we automatically get a bid in. And, without that automatic bid, we might not have made it because we're not that good. But our women's team has won a couple World Cups in the last 10, 15 years, and they're badasses. But, it is what it is. I like the women's side in this game. I'm so happy they finally brought it into the game. It'll get better because almost every country has a women's division, but they don't. Like Iceland's got one, but there's not in the game. I can't put them in the game now on this save because it's already been started, and unless someone comes up with there's ways of doing it because if you can affect things in a save, like when they do an update, if they can affect things in the game, they should be able to add leagues in the game like that, which would be cool as hell because then I've got leagues there's women's leagues that aren't available in this that should be that I can't do nothing about unless I restart it. Now I could redo it every time if I wanted to, but that then takes away from the continuity of the game, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be women's leagues. We're going to go. I think I kind of like that idea of doing 20 years, and if we don't get what we want, moving on. Because it's not so much that the game gets boring; it's the same thing over and over and over again, and it sometimes is good to get out. So, we spent 12 years, 11 years in Portlacore, and could not beat what we were doing because we never got the break we needed. We needed to be made a professional team. I was already into the third start of this season. I was like another month ahead in the offline game when it got screwed up. And I could not convince them to make us. We finished 6th place in the one that I left. We finished in 6th place. And then in the one the first one, which was the last year, the first year, full year here, we ended up in 7th. But we ended up in 7th. We never had a chance. There was no way we were going to get relegated. But they just will not see to, and we've actually made some money because we won the same year that we won the 2 years ago when our first full year in this, when we won the Icelandic Cup. Portlacore won the Icelandic Cup. So in that save, and I do believe I have that save on the cloud. I think my cloud's full and I don't even fucking play with it because it's just one of those things that the first time when I got my first laptop, modern laptop, when I got my Social Security income came in, I bought it and my OneDrive just got all fucked up. I had like 5 versions of everything. It got completely full and it screwed my whole laptop and I had to restart everything over again. It pissed me off. I'm not a big fan of the cloud. I mean, I get what it's for, but they keep sending me, your pictures are about to expire. I got all those pictures on my computer. Don't matter. What do I care? I didn't put anything up there like there's nothing there that you can erase that I don't have of. So what's the hell? Don't care. We are in a good spot right now, fellas. Let's go. We are winning this match. I got 10 minutes till I make my subs. I'm still doing my subs on the 70-minute mark this year instead of on the 60-minute mark because I want to give the guys that are actually starting a chance to actually contribute more than what they need to. Then I'm gonna make all 5 at the last minute, and it's okay. Come on, don't let me down, D. Keep with him, boy. He ain't going nowhere. You got him. Actually, there's some good women's leagues in here, and there's some of them that they've actually done that have as many levels as the men's league. I'm thinking the Irish league. I think there's women's in the Irish thing. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. And again, this is a database that came from before the first main update. So we're like a update and a half behind. But it updates what they need. Oh, what a shot by Omarson. There you go. That's why he plays. That is why he gets to play. That is why he's here. That is why he gets to play. That is why he's here. That's my boy. I knew I could count on him. He gives us that 2-0 cushion with 20 minutes to go. That was a beautiful shot too. I was gonna say, are you gonna stop while I do this pause, or are you gonna make me have to stop that and do it again? Wait, did I make substitutions at the beginning? I did. I got 2 substitutions left. Korea. Oh, Korea. And we got one of those to make, and then we're gonna put in one of these guys, Jonason is coming out for Paulson. Williamson and Paulson in there at the same time. There's my dynamic giant duo in the back. Paulson just doesn't have the spots. I mean, he can't come in and do it right now, so I think it would be cool as hell. And somebody that one day was arguing about it. They were pissed because they were putting women's soccer in this. And I told them, I said, okay, if you don't want to put women's soccer in this, put the women on the men's team. That would be stupid. I said, then shut up. It's the women the women's soccer is as popular as men's soccer is in a lot of places. In America, it's more popular than it is away. Even though there's only one major women's soccer league in America, the National Women's Soccer League, and it's a very popular league. I think he gets almost as much TV time as the MLS does. I personally, I don't watch American soccer because one, I don't have cable, so I don't get to watch stuff. I don't watch any soccer outside of this except for highlights because I just don't have the time, and I don't have the best access to the international game. I watch, if I get to, I'll watch game highlights. I'll watch the sped up. They do like the NFL ones where they'll show all the good stuff. Nice save, baby, nice save. That's my boy. So I get to watch, like I was watching the other day, I was watching one that had penalties. And these were not just penalties, these were fucked up penalties that were taken. And them dudes were just messing with the goalkeeper so bad. I don't remember who was on him, but like the one dude ran up, and as he's running up, he does like a hop at the last second, and it just barely taps it to the right. Goalkeeper's all the way to the left on the side with his head buried against the post. And that dude, the look that he gave that goalkeeper, or that hitter, the scorer, was like he was ready to kill him. Because it was ugly. You gotta be careful with that shit, man. Goalkeeping, I kept goal in, nice save, baby. Evers is on fire right now. I kept goal in college in intramurals. We didn't have soccer at home. We didn't have a soccer team on. There were soccer teams around when I was in high school in the mid '80s, but only the biggest schools in the state had them. You either went to like the Catholic schools, the big giant Catholic schools would have them, or the big high schools that were in the big cities would have them, and that was it. So you didn't have the ability to go and do that. You couldn't move like you could now. Shit, now you can go almost anywhere in the state, and as long as you live within a decent amount of area, they'll give you credit for living in that area and let you play there. So we didn't have it. So I fell in love with it in the I guess it was the mid '80s. I started watching, and I got to see a lot of highlights of Pele when he was older, and some of the stuff when he was younger that was actually on tape. And then when we first got cable, uh, we had a show called Wide World of Sports that showed on Saturday afternoons at like 4 in the afternoon, and it would have all kinds of different. How are you calling that? That doesn't make any sense, dude. There was. Oh wow, that's crazy. The hell was that for? He called an offside there, and there's no way there was nobody offside. Oh wow, man, that's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so we would watch like they would have like, and back in the '80s, it wasn't the England, the Premier League wasn't the Premier League in the world. It was the Serie A, and we got a lot of the Serie A stuff, and that's when I found Ronaldo, R9, R9, one of the best, one of the or yeah, R9, one of the greatest players I've ever seen play. If the boy would have been, if he wouldn't, oh my God, what a play! Oh, I thought it was going to be a goal. It did come off the post, and how the hell did we get back to that? Wow, that was crazy. Had he not become heavy and have health and partying issues and knee issues, he could have been considered probably the greatest player of all time. Because that boy could do so many different things with the ball. But that's when I started watching, with Inter. And on occasion, we would get like on a Saturday, if there was a cup game or something, we would get a cup match. And it was always not necessarily the biggest teams in England, because in '85 I don't even think the Premier League actually existed. I didn't think it started till in the '90s. But then somewhere around '93, somewhere around '92, '93, this came around, and you couldn't buy this directly in America. You couldn't buy Football Man, or at that time it was called Championship Manager. You couldn't buy a Championship Manager directly in the U.S. You had to buy. It was going by a generic name. I think it was Soccer Pro Manager or something like that. It was a weird name, but that's how you had to buy it. The same game is just a different name. So I think I bought my first one of these games in 2000 in like '94, and then I got the one in '95. I got the one in '98. And then my daughter was born in '88, and by the time '98 came around, she was old enough to get into different stuff, and she kind of liked watching sports with me, and she would watch soccer, and we actually played the game together for a while. We were in, what the fuck is going on? Okay, that was weird. That was just a weird ending, but we get another. Yeah, we win the League Cup. Hey, baby, there you go. About time we did something. That's one down, two to go. Two to go. Two to go. And we'll be in. Now, this is going to be messed up. Here's going to be the fucked up part, right? We've already beat the one. We didn't need this cup to get competition. We've already got the League Cup, or the Icelandic Cup. So now we got the Icelandic Cup and the League A Cup. We didn't make it past the Sweet 16 in the Europa League, but now we are in the Europa Conference League this year. Now, we won't move up in that this year. I don't think you get to move up to the Europa League because we won this cup. I don't think that's how it works. We shut Breidablik out. We shut Breidablik out. That's huge. We shut Breidablik out. Alicia Lehman. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Did I say that right? I didn't say that right. She's one of the greatest women soccer players in the world right now. She's so much fun to watch. But man, you watch some of the things that these women do to that poor girl. It's kind of like watching Caitlin Clark play for the Indiana team and get the crap beat out of her during the thing because people can't stand that she's so good. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, one of these days it'll be better. I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I like the fact they put the women's game in this. I'm hoping that they make the international game a lot better than what it was, because being that winning a World Cup, you have the different ways you can play this game, and a lot of people play this as like they'll play um, Road to Glory, or I think it's Glory Hunter. Glory Hunter is what it's called, and you have to basically win the. They're doing kind of like I'm doing kind of a journeyman Glory Hunter thing in what I'm doing. Because what we're doing is we're going from each country. You have to win the main country's title, or cup competition. The main, like I've got to win the Icelandic Cup, which we did. got to win the Premier League, and then I got to win a European competition. That's the things you do in the Glory Hunter. The only difference is in the Glory Hunter you do the you do like England, Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, and Italy. You do most of them put Portugal in there. Some of them don't. You got to win each of those leagues. So you have to win the FA Cup and the Champions League, or the Premier League in England. You've got to win the Serie A and the Coppa Italia in there. Plus, you have to win the Europa League and the Premier and the Champions League. We're kind of doing it a little different. You need to win. I'm not. That's all you have to do. So once you win the Champions League and the Europa League, you're done. You don't have to win it again. That's not how we're doing mine. I'm doing it where you got to win all three in each country to move on. But we're not going to stay in the country. Like if I win the league this year and we get to the Sweet 16 of the Europa League and get beat again, or the Europa Conference League and get beat again, I'm not sticking around just for that. Because like I said before, playing in a country like Iceland, who barely has international, I mean, there's not that many teams here. There's like 1,000. There's not even 1,000 teams in Iceland, I don't believe. But they don't have the reputation. So if you go to a place that doesn't have that kind of reputation, it's going to be. I could literally be here for 50 years trying to win the Champions League. It's just not going to happen. So we get put in a country like Gibraltar, or Saint Marin, or Iceland, or St. Kitts, or wherever, any of these small countries that can't win, and you don't win the Champions League like in America. You win the Copa America or Copa Libertadores or whatever it's called. You win whatever's in your country. You don't have to win the Champions League because they're not in. I don't have that on here yet. But adding the women's side to it gives you, like, normally it's a 5. You have to win 12 trophies. Put the women's side in it, you have to win another 12 trophies. So you have 24 trophies to do. You get most of the time people put 20-year limits on it. They don't want to. They do it within 20 years or it's over. And most of the time, I think that a lot of the guys that do this do that because after 20 years of being in this game, we're 14 years in now, and if I didn't have if I had not forgotten to take off the great players thing that we have on here, you would not be seeing anything about Messi or Ronaldo or Erling Haaland he'd be probably retired by now, and all these guys, Mbappe would be gone and Vinicius Jr. would be gone, and you'd be playing strictly with new gen players, and a lot of streamers don't like to do that. I don't care which ones I play with, because if you like, we start in the lowest league, so we're not playing. We don't stand a chance to have the great players at all unless we're playing a league that we have, like one league where you've got millions of dollars you can spend. Like, for example, if we did this, and again, in the regular Glory Hunter, you only have the top leagues put in. So you only have the Premier League, Serie A. You have the top the Ligue 1 in France. You have the Bundesliga in Germany. You have all those main leagues, and that's all you have. You don't have the other leagues. I personally like to bring team players up from the bottom because it's so much more fun to do. Look at Porticore going ahead and getting a win. Who'd they beat? They beat Valor 3-0. This could be my year. Wow. I'm just hoping we have some of that money left when we get to the end, because I'm getting tired of watching our money disappear so fast when we don't really have that much going on. Doesn't make any sense. And we lose, we hemorrhage in money, and I don't know why. We don't have very many players. Well, we got a lot of players, but that's not it. And we don't have the greatest facilities in the world. And we're not like we're going 5 million places in the world. Oh, see, I got to put him in so he plays in 20 games. Or I'll have to sign him again. I'll probably just sign him again. I don't know. We'll see. He's not, like, in that position where I'm worried about him anymore, because he's not one of my top 20 players. I cannot believe that Porticore beat them 3-0. Now, this is going to suck. You know what would really suck is if Porticore won the division before I did, after I left them. And like I said, when I was playing it offline, we actually won the league the same year that I moved in here and won the Icelandic Cup. Portal Core won it offline. But you go have fun and learn, so that when you come back, you could be an awesome player. And like I said, I don't know. 20 years sounds about right. I figure if we can't get the title in 20 years, there's something wrong, because these guys were front runners for the title for a long time. They were back like hell. The first few years we were playing this, it was Breida Blick would win, and then I would win, and then Valdo would win, and then maybe they'd have a couple years of us again, and it just worked that way. But right now, we haven't been able to do nothing. We haven't been able to continually get to where we needed to be. Although we've been close, we just keep getting screwed up shit at the end. For whatever reason, my teams want to, they want to become, I'll do the stretch. I don't want to, but I will. They get in them parts where we have games where we just play down to the other team, and I hate that. I hate that happens. I hate when a team plays down when they shouldn't. Idson? Awesome. I don't know how you say his name. I can't tell. Plays for the under 19, so he can go out on loan. I got no problem for that. The under 19 guys can all go on loan. I don't care. Gilf, there's another one. Them Golfson, Gleison has been hurt more than he's been available, and that's starting to get on my nerves too. I gotta start cutting these guys off. I'm gonna get some more coffee, and I'm gonna get something for this arm, and I'll be right back. could have been painful. I just about dropped that 2-liter bottle of water on my damn toe. I figured to get everything done once. What the hell? Alright, so we got our first match coming up against... I don't even know who we play. We play FH at home in 5 days, and then we play... I don't know. We won't get any major big hits in the first part, but then we play these guys back to back, so... Yes. It's 38. I didn't think I was supposed to get that one today. Meow. Meow. What? How dare you yell at me from over there? Get your butt over here if you want to yell at me. Come on, Pete. I know that was you. At least it sounded like you. I don't know who it was for sure. Flonir is our second game in the Premier. Good. Of course you had. He's the best. He's a beast. He's going to be a beast in the middle. Back in arm. 5 days and we play our first league game. Oh, Goomby's back. Man, this makes my freaking shit so much harder to do. Yeah, so, let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to clear subs. We're going to pull up the subs and we're going to go like this. I'm going to do the ones that aren't available. And that's going to put Combi in there somewhere. Hopefully. I'll say see, now I could put Combi if we had a... I'm going to put Combi in there for Danf because Danf hasn't done anything yet. Has he? Oh, he's got 6 goals. But he hasn't done anything in a few goals. So he got all those in the playoffs. Or in those tournaments or whatever. So, man... I think... we're going to go with that. 4-2-1-3. I think we're going to go with that. Where my boy Dave go? Oh, there you go. No. No. Oh, come on now. Get down. Hey, that's my face you keep putting your butt in. What's up with you, baby? Stop that. No, put him back. He goes back there. This is going to be Giuseppe Filippone. And this is going to be Danf. Man, now see, that's what sucks is because, yeah, he's going to be my first guy off the bench. I mean, he is. He's the first guy off the bench no matter what. We're going to change this up a little bit. Okay. And we're going to move Danf to deep. Yep, we're going to move it like this. There you go. There you go. Too many deep line forwards. I don't need too many deep line forwards. I'm going to leave it exactly like it is there. Sasha's going to be my poacher. We got a deep line forward and a central forward. So that's how we're going to work this. This should be okay. We're going to change it up a little bit. Alright, we're going to change it up a little bit, see if it makes any difference. It shouldn't make any difference. We're not changing any of the instructions. It's just changing what we do there. And then they just drop down in I don't understand that at all. Yeah, he still dropped back from where he was. And ain't like we're dropping him all the way back, so it doesn't make any difference. Okay, that'll work. We're going to change it up just a tiny little bit so we can get our third striker on the field. My luck is, as soon as I do that, every one of my fucking strikers will get hurt and I have to go back to what it was. Which don't want to surprise me a bit. I do not doubt that will happen. But now you got Omarsson and Dampf and Sasha all on the field at the same time. Quacky's there. Filipponi's there. My front part is going to be dangerous again. Hopefully we will be able to exploit that. It didn't change any of the instructions, so the instructions will remain the same. It's just adding an extra goal person up front that we need to have in there. Let me see something. So that's going to be Kembe, Sasha, and we'll have Omarosan on here. But and why are you there? You are not supposed to. Is he still hurt? God damn it! Don't still be hurt, man. No, he's just not. He's still injured. How long? How long till my boy comes back? 6 days. It's okay. He'll be back for the second game if we need him to come back. Yeah. Nope, I'm not there anymore, man. Long story. Move the Flaukir. Ah, damn it. I spilled water everywhere. Oh man, I just spilled water all over my gray sweatpants and my white shirt, my brown t-shirt. That was just great. Yeah. That dried off quicker than I thought it would. Two days until the game comes up. Oh my god, I forgot how hot that was gonna be. Oh god, I forgot how far that close to the top it was. Oh yeah, I hate that. Burn my fucking tongue. Works for me. Okay. He's going there. You guys better do well there. If you all get better like you could, man, we could be in set. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna blow my nose. Yeah. All right. Here we go. We're playing FH first. I don't know when the last time we played them was. Stop getting sick. Stop getting hurt. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We can't have a great season if y'all keep doing that shit. Little bit of a change. Bring one more striker in. Hopefully, going to open up that striker position. Didn't change anything about the two other than that. That's just simply putting them back where they were if we need to. Ain't no stopping us now. Miss Peach, what you doing, baby? What's the matter with you? Ow, ow, ow. I love my baby. I love my Peachy. I love my Peachy. She's such a cutie. Man, I swear to God, more people leave their agents in this game than get agents in this game. That is hilarious to me. They just keep going out. They just keep going out, which is okay. They just keep leaving. I swear there's at least 6 to 10 of those a year where they'll say, "Up, they're leaving their agent." Like, bye, get out. You don't need to be. These guys aren't professional enough that they need agents. They're not making that kind of money. Agents in this league, I mean, yeah, they're making some money, but they're not making as much money as they could be making. Agent coming here, man, they ain't making no cash. I wouldn't be an agent in this. I wouldn't want to be an agent in Iceland, and I wouldn't want to put. I wouldn't want somebody to be in that kind of control of my destiny if I was in a smaller league like this, because I could come into a worse position than you need to be. That's looking pretty good. I'm liking this. This could get really freaking interesting. God, we got 4 guys up front that can score, and 2 guys backing them up, and then we got the defense should not change at all. Hello, this could be interesting. See what happens. I am craving Burger King. Three restaurants I would love to see put together. It'll never happen. Like we have it over here. I don't know if they do it in England or not, but like here, we have like the same restaurants owned by the same company will put themselves together sometimes. Like we have in the local town, in another little town not far from here, we have a Long John Silver's Kentucky Fried. Fucking awesome because you can go in and you can get the Long John Silver's fish, Kentucky Fried chicken, biscuits, mashed potatoes and gravy, and you are just sitting there going, "Oh my God, this is so awesome!" They have Pizza Hut and a bunch of those that are together too, and it's kind of cool. Pizza Hut, I think it was one of them had a triple. It was like Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried, and something else. I don't remember what it was, but that was awesome. Because you went in there and you're like, "Oh my God, I can order all of them." Like, that's gonna take me forever. We used to have Taco Bell here, but or Kentucky Fried. It was a Kentucky Fried Taco Bell. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But the people who owned it didn't pay attention to it. The managers were selling drugs out of it, and they closed it down. And that building sits there now. And then this is crazy. The building is worth like $1 million. It's around $1 million. It's got a liquor license with it. It's not got one of the best liquor licenses, but it's got a liquor license with it. And there's been people wanting to put stuff in there. It's been empty for probably 4 years. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's been longer than that. It's been like 15 years it's been empty from that. But then another guy put something in there, and he had he was in there for a short little while where he has a pulled pork, like kind of barbecue pork kind of trailer that he parks out in the middle of out on the Industrial Park Road where all the state workers and stuff have their offices and shit, and they come out and he makes a killing. We had it down here at this store for a little while, and my dude made some of the best. He had a burger that was probably this big that was just the bomb, and it was like $8. I was like, "Oh my God, dude!" And he just stopped going there because he said I couldn't find enough people to work here. I said, "Why would you need to have people working here? You're only open a couple days a week. You don't need people to work in here. Do it yourself, man. You're making a shit ton of money." And we used to go in there. There'd always be people in there, or people going in there. And then he just decided not to do it anymore. So the gas station, the Rite Aid was right beside it, and they closed the Rite Aid because Rite Aid closed all their stores, and it sat empty for a little while. And then the gas station there was one of them here, and then one of the same company down here, a city block away, half a city block away. Well, they decided they were going to fix this one down here. They bought the Rite Aid property, and they tore it down, and they built a new building there, and they put in pumps and stuff, and they offered the guy $1 million for that building that used to have the Kentucky Fried in it, and he said no. And I'm like, I looked it up when they were telling me that. They said it's because he's got a liquor license on, that's why he thinks it's so much. And I said that can't be the case. So I looked it up. In Ohio, a liquor license of the variety that he has is worth about $50,000. Cool. There is absolutely no way in hell that half-acre lot is worth $1 million. That man was an idiot. We've had and this is how bad it is. There's supposedly coming a Mexican restaurant in town. This little town of 3,000 people has these restaurants, right? I don't know how many of y'all was kids back in the, like, I'm 57, so I was a kid back in the 70s and 80s, and we had diners you could go into, and you could go into a diner and you could get a fried ham and cheese sandwich for like $1.50. You could get a burger for like $4, and that came with everything. You know, you used to have all these great meals. You could get like pot roast lunch and breakfast or pot roast dinner, and they were cheap. It wasn't expensive. Man, you go into this town, and the one that closed, the dude didn't have anybody running it right. His ex-girlfriend, or his ex-girlfriend, his girlfriend that passed away, was the one running the shop, and he couldn't find anybody to run it after that. So he closed it down, and now there's people bought it, and they're going to put in a Mexican restaurant. And there was somebody wanted to put one in this building down here, but they wanted a liquor license. They didn't just want a beer license; they wanted a liquor license because they wanted to serve tequila. It wasn't going to happen, so they didn't put it in. And then further out, about 2 or 3 city blocks out, there's a little area that by the post. They moved the post office out there because the building the post office went uptown decided to fall apart. And so they moved it, built a new building out here, moved it out there, and there's like a medical place there and a post office and this pizza shop. Great pizza shop. They're not bad food. They're inconsistent. They're the cousin of the biggest like Ohio Valley pizza shop that serves Ohio Valley pizza. And if you don't know what Ohio Valley pizza is, it's a Sicilian style pizza, cooked. The dough is cooked. The cheese and the toppings are put on cold. It's cut in squares about like that. If you've seen any of my pictures I've ever posted anywhere, that's what it looks like. So, you know, it's kind of cool. It's one of those things. But they are the cousins of the people who founded that type of pizza here, and it's good, but they don't deliver. They're a mile and a half out of town. They don't deliver. They don't open on Sundays or Mondays. And they close at like 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And they're like, well, we're not making any money. I wonder why. I'm like, come on, man. It makes no sense. I guess they're leaving and people were looking to make another pizza shop. And I'm thinking, you got a pizza shop uptown with a bar that's being sold for like $250,000 plus a house, plus another place you can make extra money. 2 buildings uptown, a house in one of the richest parts of town, where all the bigwigs live, where all the millionaires live, where they hire. Oh yeah, we're getting a penalty shot. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Quack. This is on you. I know it's you. Let's go, baby. Nice shot, dude. Woohoo! Quacky gets our first game, our first goal of the beginning of the first part of the season. Hello. It's gonna be a good season. But you know, they're just, and then they closed this. Oh my God! It went right over his head. Wow. I can't believe he didn't save that. Holy crap! That's crazy. I can't believe that shit. I thought for sure that would have been saved, but nice shot, whack. Woohoo! And it goes. Okay, so, yeah, and then, like, my dad, he's always wanted to start a business, a restaurant. He tried to get, like, before the Domino's was here, there was another place here called the Pizza Rack. And I worked for that guy for, like, 2 days. And, oh, should have been a goal. And my dad, he tried to sell my dad and them the business here, which later they turned into Pizza Express. And they wouldn't get it because something happened and they didn't get it. And I've been trying to find a way to get a pizza shop since 2008, and being disabled and a male in America does not make you a candidate to get small business loans because I'm not a female. Unfortunately, that's the case. If a man and a woman go to apply for the SBA loan, Small Business Administration loan, the women will get it before the men will, and it is what it is. You know, because women they do that because women don't have the same ability to get businesses as men do. I guess I don't know. And where we live, I'm gonna go talk to the mayor or somebody and see if there's anything. Hey, come here. If there's anything in this town that I can do that the town. Hi, baby. What you doing down there? You all yelling and screaming and hollering. What you doing? If the town can help me finance and buy it, because I would love to have that business. My dad's excuse is, he's like, well, how would you be able to do that? He says, with your health, how would you be able to do that? I said, Dad, after I got it trained, oh my God, how did he miss that? What a fucking diving stop. I said, after I get somebody to work for me, come to work for me, and knows how to make the pizza, all they got to do is do the dough, I do the dough. I make the dough. I make there's nobody else in the thing making the dough. It's going to be me. All they got to learn how to do is sauce the pizza, cook the pizza, cut the pizza, top the pizza, sell the pizza. That's it. Make the subs and stuff like that. That's all going to be. There's no need for all that. I said I would have to literally be there in the mornings to make the dough for the day, and in the evenings to make the dough for the night. That's it. I would literally sit in the back in an office doing this while the pizza shop is being run, and then the bar beside it. Ain't got nothing about running a bar. There's people working there that's been running that bar. I've got somebody, they you know how to bartend? Ain't like people coming into the small town buying mixed drinks a lot. They're buying beer. Yeah, give me a bud. Okay. Oh, and there you go. I mean, it's not that hard to do. And I know I did back in 2008, I had a place that ended up burning down that was a really good pizza shop over in Hopedale that I wanted to do. And I wrote, I was in Mansfield at the time. I wrote a 50-page business plan to what was needed and what would it take to run a pizza shop. Selling it by the piece, I knew exactly what it would take. And at the time, I needed $5,000 I needed $5,000. That would have got me first month's rent plus enough food bought and the everything else that I needed for the place over in Hopedale that eventually had a pizza shop and it burned down. And I couldn't get nobody to loan it to me. My dad wouldn't do it because I just don't think that's a good thing to do. I'm thinking, you're an idiot. You can't make money if you ain't gonna do it. So he's thinking now they got this gas station set up here, and this thing has been a gas station since I was a baby. It was a gas station for 50, probably longer than that. It was probably there since the mid 60s. So it's probably been there for almost 60 years, and now it's nothing. It's sitting there, and they dug up the...
What is your deal, babe? Come here, bring me that ball. I'll throw it to you. Bring it to me. Here, go get it.
That's all she wants is someone to throw the ball to her. She's crazy. But he's thinking about getting a... Sorry, man. What's up, girl? Thank you for being here. Did you bring it back? Oh, I didn't realize I put that on the floor. Damn it. That's my foot. Who cares? It's just I spilled more than I thought of that I did. Look down, I got fucking shit all over the floor. What'd you do with the ball, babe? You didn't bring it back. You can't play ball if you don't bring it to me, honey. Come here. Where'd you go? Oh, thanks for sticking around, Silent. I appreciate you. Yeah, he's talking about there are people talking about what would be good in that store. I think it would be good if someone put it. They ain't even got to change nothing. All they got to do is pull some counters out and rearrange shit. And you could make it into a hot dog stand. You could make it into a burger stand. The old-fashioned with put new concrete down, and you could have the parking lot pulled up to the thing. People could pull in. You could have the people out on skates. That would be freaking crazy. But you don't go nuts. You don't go nuts on the price, and that's the problem around here. Is everybody. Back when I was in Cali, the town I lived in, or I live in, not lived in, but the town I live in became national news for a while because we had the fracking. Everybody was talking about the fracking at the time, and the fracking was going on here. And a lot of people got a lot of rich from the oil companies coming in. They made a lot. Hell, my ex-wife got $42,000 a year for like 4 years for a 3-foot by 3-foot triangle in her corner of her property because they needed to run a line through that 3x3. It was seriously, it was no wider than 3 feet wide and no deeper than 3 feet deep. And it was a perfect triangle. And I'm sitting there going, she got $42,000 for that. There were people that got so rich, let's put it this way. There were people in town that got so rich, they built a football stadium, a artificial turf football stadium for a high school team that had never made it to the playoff further than the first round, ever. And we had some decent teams back in the day when I was in school. Never made it that far. And they built $900,000 football field. And then last year, they built a $100,000 media stand where they had the media for the games, where people sit up at the top and call the games, and where the restrooms are, and where the concession stand is. So they built a $1 million stadium complex for a team that's a mediocre football team. We just got a new school back like in about 8 or 9 years ago. That's how much money got put into this town. And instead of using it for making the town better or bringing in businesses or whatever, they spent it on a football field. I don't know. Hell, our football field is almost as good as some of the it's almost as good as some of the semi-pro football teams, or some of the it's better than some of the college teams. And then like out in the park, they built a baseball field. We have there was a guy, if you're familiar with American baseball, back in the '60s, there was a guy by the name of Bill Mazeroski, and he's famous because he hit a home run in the '68. I think it was the '68. He hit a home run in the '68 World Series that is called the shot heard around the world because it gave the Pirates a win that they weren't supposed to win. It was sometime in the '60s. He's actually the grandfather of one of my cousins that was. It's a long story, but so they built a baseball diamond out at this park. It's a little city. It's called Saudi Buffalo. It's a little tiny park that is, according to the guy in town that's like the sports guru guy who knows baseball better than anybody in town. It's probably better than any, like we've got like a bunch of minor league teams around. He said it's almost on the same, it's better than any of the college baseball fields in town, in the state of Ohio. And he said it's probably better than every minor league team in the state except for the Columbus team that has a huge stadium. He said it's one of the nicest stadiums you can find anywhere. It's got a beautiful building around it, and it was like $400,000 or $500,000 or more. So they spend a lot of money on the sports in this town. And that's what it is about the Ohio Valley. The Ohio Valley has a lot of sports orientation. We got some famous people that came out of here that were the Negro brothers. Phil and Joe Negro came from here. There's a lot of old baseball players that came out of this area. A couple football players. A lot of people came from around here. Dean Martin was from here. You missed that. Dude, he was right in front of the goal. Oh, good. No, never mind. I'm thinking we're the other end. Never mind. Good defense, baby. Way to keep it out. Holy shit. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool where I live. As a matter of fact, Clark Gable was born in the town that I live in. I live about 1.5 miles from where his house was when he was born, and we actually have they redid his house and put it there so people can come visit. We used to celebrate. We used to have a birthday party for him every year. I don't think they still do that anymore, but they used to have a big old birthday party to celebrate his life, to celebrate his birth. His son would actually come here and hang out. We couldn't get like any of the famous, like his wives or anything, but they would get people to come in here and hang out and do that for his birthday. And it was kind of cool. We had a guy my family knew real well that was like an impersonator that you would not have known the difference. But it was awesome, and they do that, and there's so much stuff that went on in this town that for a town of 3,000 people, the average age here is like 70 years old, 65, 70. There's nobody here younger than that. The majority, when you do like the census average age stuff, that's our average age is like 60, 70 years old. So it is hard. It is very hard to get new businesses here. It is very hard to find, like, everybody wants the bar. They don't want the pizza shop, they want the bar. And he don't want to sell just the bar. He wants to sell the bar and the pizza shop. And I get it. I would do it too. I wouldn't want to sell. I'd buy it. If I had $250,000 today, I'd buy that motherfucker in an instant. Because that pizza shop has been there for 50 years. I was a kid when that pizza shop, it wasn't the same pizza people, but it was the same place. Oh, what a shot by Otar Omerson. My boy got the goal. He comes in and gets the goal. We're up to do nothing, and it's getting to be so much fun. This is the kind of thing we should have did when we played against them, but it is what it is. We lost. I just was having a bad day yesterday with the damn way the fucking calls were going, man. We got crushed in a couple of calls. We had three of our first 5 games. We had goals taken away from us. You notice what happened all day today? Not one. This is like our 4th match today. We have not had a goal taken away from us. Not one. Not one. Not one taken away from us. I had to say that, didn't I? Watch. Next goal we have will be taken away from us. We're up 2-0. I don't care. We got 15 minutes to go. See, Omar's going to get his place back. It's just going to depend on, for example, Damf and, well, Sasha's been scoring. He ain't got a goal this game, but he's been scoring, so we give him a little bit of a break. But Damf hasn't scored a goal in a while. And, you know, if you're not scoring, I'm going to put people in who are. So he's got, this is his 2nd game he hasn't scored. Oh! Omar says, I'm not sitting long, and Damf gets him the assist. This is going to be a fun year, man. 3-0. We play Flownir next. What a move. What a move. Now, the odd person out will probably end up being Sasha. But that was the plan the whole time because you're putting the people in the play that are scoring. But unfortunately, Sasha's been scoring. So you don't take them out right now because they haven't scored in 1 game. You got to go at least 3. So it'll stay the same for the next game. If Damp doesn't score in the next game, then he'll go back out. He'll go out as a sub. Otar will come in, and we'll go from there. And we just rotate. And then if Sasha doesn't score in the next 2 games, then we'll bring Damp back in, put him out, and we'll just do that. I mean, that's the only way I can do it. I don't have, Sasha's only 17, so he's still got a long way to go before he gets to the point where he's a full-time. Oh hell! Oh hell! Oh! How the fuck did that not go in? Oh my God! There you go. They called that offside. It would have been not a goal if it would have went. It would have been offsides if we wouldn't have got the goal. That didn't make no sense. At least it's what it looked like. It had to have been because that didn't make no sense. That was insane. How do you not get that shot to go in? God dang, man, that was crazy. Come on, arm. Now my shoulder's starting to hurt again. Has it been that long? No. Fuck. I say it like this because my arm, I can get my shoulder blade on my arm, on the top of the thing. I gotta get a desk chair, man. That's the one thing I definitely need. Is a chair that actually has a back to it that can sit up to my shoulders. I had a back chair that had let me lit on. That would be the whole thing. I just lean back on. That's how I sit in that chair all the time. I can actually lay back and my shoulders supported, and it doesn't. I mean, it still hurts. Don't get me wrong. I'm still having the pain when I'm sitting there, but at least I can get rid of the pain and mitigate it sometimes by just sitting there. There's a goal. Nope. Damn. Nice try though. Oh, I thought we had that. What are you doing, man? You let him get the ball. Come on, man. You're almost done. Let's go. No, that was not necessary. Was that necessary? Was that necessary? We got 2 minutes. We got 45 seconds to go. Let's go, fellas. Good job, boys. And that might be shut up number 3 in a row. This defense has been tearing it up. Sorry, they've been tearing it up. This is getting to be really good. We had 20 shots, 10 on, 15 shots, 6 on for them, and I did not see how many people were there. Damn it, I forgot to look. Son of a bitch. Alright, what a game, man. What a game. Way to play, fellas. That's how we play. That's how we do. Dude, what are you upset about, Evers? You should have been, you should be happier and alert, man. You won like your last 3 games with shutouts. You got fucking 3 clean sheets at least. We are tearing it up and we ain't even in first. That's because this is our first match we played. We still got a couple. But Breeda Blix played 2-1. KR's played 2 and tied 1. Same with them. Valor. Where's Valor? Valor's in trouble here. They've only got 1 point from 1 match. 2 matches. Ooh, 1 point from 2 matches. Oh, that is not good. That is not sitting good for them. See, look at that. 3 shutouts in a row. I'm not sure who they were, but there's 5, 6. We got 6 shutouts so far this year already. 6 shutouts so far this year already. Damn, we are tearing it up. That's 3 in a row. Well, somebody asked a question about that in the Football Manager SI message boards. What's the most legit most time you've ever gone without giving up a goal? And I said the one I had in Iceland was the one when we had it with with Shire. We had like 9 games in a row where we had shutouts. That's the most I've ever had in a row. Most I've ever won in a row or gone unbeaten in a row was 48. And we did that again I think we did that with these guys. So we got Flonir next. It's the rolling time. Wallace is on the main team. Wallace is going nowhere. Sorry, Charlie. Dude, I don't care if you're interested in speaking with. I'll put you there. You can go there, but you better hope they give you money for them, because if you don't, you're not coming back. I will not put you on my team again, and you will not beg. No, that's 2. That's 2 today that have left their guy. Wow. Yeah, see, you got to keep up with them. They're 2-0 in their first 2 matches, and they're just like rolling like they always do. Fowler's struggling. We're not. We just got started, so we don't really get to say we're rolling or not. We got 5 days until the next match. Then we got this match. Then we got that match. I hate this beginning of the season. This match should be moved back to here. This one should be moved back to here. All you had to do. There's no sense in you having them matches like that. There ain't no. Mir wants some of my players. I could even take some of my players that are like borderline players and send them to Mir, and I got the other one too. I don't remember who I got two. It's IBV. It's not Mir. It's IBV. We send them to IBV. My boys should be badasses down there, 'cause that's the 5th level. A lot of them won't go down there though, but they don't see the money that is in it. Because if you go down there and you play every day, you're going to get better. Oh, come on, Gunnarsson. What the fucking hell? He's in the under 19s, so it doesn't matter. He's not on our good team. Stephenson comes back good. He's back. We can put him back in as our backup goalkeeper. Oh yeah! If we come out of this before we start playing in that league with about $3 million left, I'll be happy. That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, we're going to lose about $5 million before we start making money again. Doesn't make any sense to me. And we're not getting a new stadium or nothing in this, so it's not like we got a large amount of money to put out there. So I don't know. They go through money like it's water in this team, man. See, I don't even have all of my staff bought in, because last time, the year before this, I got rid of a lot of my staff because I didn't think they were good enough, and I thought we could come up with some better, and we kind of did in a few, but the other ones we just kind of moved across. But I left 3 positions empty, and they haven't filled them, which is good. A lot of times in the FM24, if you didn't have a position filled, they would fill it without your permission, which is, shouldn't happen ever. And like, I could never keep them from hiring. They'd always want to hire the under 19 guys. If you didn't have, like, if you're not, like, we have an under 19 team that is actually being involved in a league. They're playing in matches, so they need to have a coach, and they need to have a physio, and they need to have the goalkeeper coach and all that. So you got to have your team there. But when you got a team and all they do are practice and do that kind of shit, you don't need them. You don't need under 18 coaches and shit. You need maybe a coach, but other than that, you don't need anything else. And these teams make you fill that position, and that's where all your money goes. I really haven't looked at why we're losing so much money. I really probably should, but I just haven't had a chance to go, okay, This could get interesting. If Porlacore can beat them, I'm gonna be mad. That'd be 2 of the top 3 teams down to Porlacore. What'd that say? I didn't even look at this to see what the preview was this year. Breedablick's supposed to beat us, so that could be a good sign. We have Quacky and Combi and Arendini and Jonason and Evers. We got 4 of the top 11. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We should have a chance of winning this year. We could just get Breedablick beaten. We gotta beat them twice. We gotta beat Valor twice, and then we gotta have other people beaten, not lose to anybody else, and have Breedablick get beat. That's all we can do. I'm gonna have to take him off the list. I don't need a third. Fucking arm. Damn. Oh my god, it hurts. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, oh, wow. I hate that feeling. I'm gonna let this load up. I'll be right back. On top of the world, oh yeah. Here I am with the beautiful girl that Full 39 degrees out, boy. It's warm as hell. Not. Alright, let's get this game on the road, boys. Let's go. Time to party. Time to beat these boys. I haven't taken it yet. This is a good thing, I guess. I need to do the first ones anyway. Pill time. Alright. Where the hell did they go now? Man, I ain't looking for my damn pills. Oh, they're over here. How the hell did they get in there? I don't know. I'm only doing 3. Fuck it. Let's try it this way without spilling it this time. I think we can do that. Maybe. We're playing it full near. Flow near. All right, we got to beat this Brazil wannabe team here. Gotta beat them. Gotta beat them. Uh-oh. Let's go. Snack time. Getting a little hungry. Don't play. Come on, man. You can't do that. Nice save. That was fun. Go home. Anybody cares about the fucking tone of your bass? Motherfucker, turn that shit down. Dumbass. Wow. I missed that. There's no way. Wow. No way. That's awesome. Wow. Korea took that all the way from the other end. Oops. That was awesome. Nice. Man, killed himself trying to get that ball out of there. Woo! Wow, nice save. Good job, fellas. Let's go. Kid's weird. Somebody gonna steal his truck or his piece of junk car. Oh, nice save, nice save, nice save, nice to get off. Nice job keeping it out of the hole. Let's go. Keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Top of the world, oh yeah. Oh man, that made you look bad, dude. Who was that? I don't even know who that was. That made him look bad. Comby. Well, Comby's coming back off being hurt, so you know he had tearing it up when he first started playing. He was scoring braces back and left and right when he first came in. Won. We've been winning with this, no matter if it's that way or the other, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, God damn it! I hate when I yawn all the time. My body doesn't just do normal yawns either. It's got that full body yawn. It sucks. Oh, it sucks to hell. Oh, perfect pass. So, Quacky with another goal. Good job. That was a perfect pass. Nothing you could do wrong. There was nothing wrong with that one. And it's exactly what that position's supposed to do. Second striker, shadow striker, that's exactly what they're supposed to do. If the other team, if they get the position, they're supposed to come up and get into the openings that the other parts leave. He just happened to be in front of everybody. It wasn't that Danf and Oderson and Omerson and Sasha weren't there. They weren't there. He was the one that had the sprint. That's cool. 2-0. Let's go, boys. Keep it going. We are rolling right now. Let's go. Keep it up. We won one cup. We need to win this. We need to win this all. This is our year. This is our year. And no, I don't think, other than Sasha and Quack, there will be anybody going to the other team with me from these teams, unless somebody buys a player again. That would be the only way, because I just don't know that, depending on where you go, I don't know that those teams will have the money. I mean, I'm basically going to put those players on the team regardless of money. It's not going to matter. It's just they're going with me. But like if I go to a first, like a lower division team in Ireland, I'm not going to be able to afford to pay to bring players in. If I go to England, even in lower division, we're not most likely not going to be professional, which will suck up the ass. I'm going to try not to go to a non-professional team. Reason being is, you got to have a semi-pro team, because if you're not a semi-pro team, then anybody you bring in and that early, it could be like I could take these two over there, but if they're semi-professional, they can't pay contracts. I couldn't keep them. You know what I mean? So depends how far down. Oh, nice pass, nice pass. One more would have been perfect. One more pass would have been perfect. Gotta love that. We've had 3 shots. I'm disappointed in the possession. You guys can't let them have that kind of possession and not do something with it. You got to get the ball. I mean, we are winning 2-0. I get it. But that's not how you keep winning 2-0. You keep giving them that much possession. Shit, they've had the ball 63% of the time. Nice job. Let's go. My defense is stout as hell. Nice. Nice. Nice, baby, nice. Good job. Good job. Go ahead, man. Run with it, baby. You did it earlier. Do it again. Oh, my God, he's going to. Oh, my God. Nice save. Perfectly done. Come on, man. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm going to just pull that fucking... Oh, that wasn't good. Can't be doing that again. That is not cool. Yeah, that was a smart move. That made a lot of sense. Wow. Hey, stop that. What's up, Hickory Dickory Doc? The mama's run up on the clock. I fucking hurt. God damn it. I went to stretch that out and it popped. Something pulled. No, I don't want to do that again. Oh, yeah. I got that damn song stuck in my head. What are those bags going on the floor? Oh, yeah. Alright, where's he at? Where's he at where he is? I don't know if I got anybody else to put in for them. Do I? No, I don't, really. Stop that, please. One, two, three, four, five. That's it. Oh, beautiful play, beautiful play. Quacky gets another goal. Come on with the assist. That was pretty. Hello, that was beautiful. And they're gonna take. Nope, they took it away. There you go. There you go. Fourth time in like 10 games we got the goal taken away. That was perfect too. There's no way that should have been taken away. No way in hell. Sorry. So far, Sasha's lost 2 goals, and Quacky's lost 2 goals. So far this season. What's the matter, Mama? Yeah, Daddy hurt himself. He shouldn't have did that. Motherfuck. Oh. Different kind of hurt, but still. Oh, son of a bitch. Not nice. That was so perfectly set up too, and they took it away. Alright, baby, let's go. Come on, Emerson. You got this, baby. You know what you're doing. They gonna split for you. Let him slip for you. That's a dangerous thing to do right there. Oh, what a play. Oh, my God. Damp gets a goal. Oh, that was beautiful. Take that one away, mother. That's what I thought. You can't take that one away. That was perfectly set up. That was beautiful. And that's why you put 3 people in front when you got 3 goalkeepers. When you got guys that can score. Oh, beautiful. That shot was such a sweetie. Gotta love that shit, man. My son is watching some dude who's a Packers fan who is trying to raise $1 million in donations, and he's going to be online until he gets it. And I'm like, that just don't make no damn sense. Oh. That was interesting. I think that was actually an excellent move. Oh, and look out. Emerson gets a goal from Sasha, but they're going to count it. Oh, my goodness. No, they're not going to count it. So that's 2 in the same match. Taken away. 2 taken away. Perfectly designed goals. 2 taken away so far. Emerson, Quacky, Sash, and Damp all getting goals taken away from them. This is ridiculous, man. I had to mention it, didn't I? That was my fault. I did it again. I did it again. I do that shit all the time. Take that shot. Oh, Sasha with the goal. So far, I'm going to have to leave it the way it is because these guys are scoring goals. And Omarson's getting the goal. He's getting games. It's not like he's getting games all the time, but he is getting games. And it's either him or Sash. And those are the 2 that would probably get rotated the most. That was pretty. Oh, that was so pretty. Says, look, this is how you do this, fellas. You go that side. When he's over here, you go there. When he's over there, you go here. That's what we do. 4-0. Should be 6-0. We should be up 6-0 right now. Will you please hit your butt still? I'm going to make a chair. I got chairs upstairs. I'm going to have to see if I can figure out a way to take those chairs apart and attach them to this chair. Maybe make it so that the back sit up further. Oh, pretty pass. Pretty leave. Get it back. Oh, come on, man. No, the other way. That was so... Oh, and it's there for Simon Arson with the goal. Oh, that was pretty, too. I don't know what happened to this team, but all of a sudden they decided to wake up in the second half because they are just fucking them up. After I made my substitutions, this team came alive, man. They were just beating this poor dude up. He should. If I was him, I'd be like, Coach, take me off. Coach, take me off. I've already given up 5 goals. Coach, take me off. Coach, take me off. They're killing me. Get me out of here. Please save me. You're on my thing, babe. What are you doing that for? You and your butt in the wrong place at the wrong time, huh? Yeah, you are. That was crazy. Yeah. I watch too much stuff on YouTube. I like YouTube. YouTube's a good place to watch stuff at. I like watching the music videos and stuff, and then you get the paranormal stuff too, which can be even more fun. Except most of the time you see paranormal stuff on YouTube is so stupid. They had this one student, he was in this old abandoned place, and they had this thing that looked like it was about 4 foot tall, wearing this black like coat or cape. It was over the head and everything, and it was supposed to be a shadow figure. Well, the problem with that is you couldn't see through it, so it wasn't a shadow figure. And it moved across this room, and you could tell it was a person. You could just tell it was not a fake. It was fake. You could tell. And it went to this other room, and then instead of it disappearing, he moved the camera so he was into the other room, and it was still standing there. And I'm like, dude, come on. I gave up a goal after. Oh man, take that away. Take that away. Take it away. Take it away. Oh mother. He went 200. He went 4 matches in a row without giving up a goal. He went on 360 minutes without giving up a goal, and gives up a goal in extra time. Man, that's terrible. That sucks. Bad pass. My defense, you let me down that time, guys. Yeah, we beat them 5-1, but it should be 5-0. The hell's he going? Y'all just let me down with that shit. Oh, lay down, Mama Doodle. Mama Doodle, Mama Doodle, Mama Doodle, Mama Doodle. I love my Mama Doodle. Da doo dee 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 da doo dee 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 dee. Mama Doodle, Mama Doodle. Ding a long a dong a ding a ding ding. He was 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. It was like a minute and a half away from keeping his 4th straight clean sheet. Damn, man, that's terrible. It was a hell of a game, though, man. That was a great game. It's just some reason we out of nowhere just started scoring. Mamas, you stop laying on my computer stuff. Just sit right there, babe. You're fine. It's the same difference. You don't need to be on top of my phone, baby. What's the matter with you, huh? Yeah, she was doing fine all day yesterday till last night, and then she decided to have a big old itsy fit. As soon as I got her done, boy, she was like, boom. Gave her pills, and gave her the medicine, soap stuff. She was on it in a heartbeat. I know, honey. You can lay there. Lay your head down. You're fine. 5-1, that move us in the first? Nope, puts us in third. Because we ain't caught up to their games yet. But with a win, we'll be tied with Breidablik. How about Nordvik in second place. What the hell? IAKR IBV. Filker, and where the fuck is Valor now? Valor's all the way down to 9th. Porlacor's in 8th. So I take it they didn't beat them. 2-1. That's a good game, though. So far, they've scored 4 goals to 2 against the best teams in the league. And guess what? They got to play us next. And we are not losing to Porlacor. My boys lose to them, I'm firing them all, and I'll bring all the Porlacor guys in. I should have did that. That would have been hilarious. We just trade them out. A couple every year. We trade them out. Bring in the guys I had from my other team. See how good they are. Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah, I was going to be done playing the offline version anyway. I mean, I get it screwed it up somehow, but I was going to be done playing it for a while because everybody that I'm getting, like when I was bringing up free agents and shit, was the same free agents on both teams. I was like, I don't like doing that. I mean, it's fun to see what happens when you bring them in and what they can do on 2 different teams in the same league with different everything. But it's also boring as hell because then you're sitting there going, I'm getting the same guys all the time. I don't like that. So I currently don't have an offline one. Actually, the worst part about it is coming up. Yeah, now I can't even play ESO online for a while. Really. Because I went to play the other day after, I think it was Saturday, a week ago. No, it was one of those days. No, it was Tuesday. One day, the last couple days of the Love Week they were doing. I still needed 1 day to go, and I went to do something, and I was fighting something, and I went to do my my special attack, and I couldn't because my left 1 key's not working right. I don't have a clue why. It was working fine that morning, and now it's not working. I've tried. I'm doing the piece to see if it was something in there was keeping it from doing it, and I took it apart, put it back together. It still feels like it's a normal key, but it just doesn't work. And I'm like, man. And I think I can use the other controller, but I think there's something wrong with it too, and I can't remember. So now, I've had these controllers for about a year. My son bought them for me a year ago. I got another one, but it's missing the right one. Are you having fun thumping your tail with me? She's sitting here thumping my finger, which is on the mouse, which is right by her tail. She's laying this way. Her head's over here. Her head's over here. Her back is sticking about 3 inches off the edge. You better hope I don't decide to move. You might fall, you little silly. Oh, mama's, I know. And she's smacking me with her damn tail. She thinks she's special. She thinks she's the boss is what she thinks. Who we got next? It's a couple days away. We got, that is who we play. Ha ha ha. Yeah. It's time to show these boys who the boss is still. Astradarson. I think it's how it's said. I don't know. He is available for a professional contract. He is also not getting a professional contract because he is not quite ready for that yet. You need to get a little bit better, son. And I'll think about it. Maybe you get a chance to go play for somebody. Oof. He got months left on it. He got like 2 years left on his contract. I don't need to sign those guys. That's the problem with it. Most of them I don't need to sign. The mama is a beautiful girl, and she's such a precious little thing in the world. Oh, oh yeah, pretty mama. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, pretty mama. Oh, now listen. You don't go getting to knock that on the floor. I already broke most of the shit I already own. I don't know why I keep doing it for. All right. You welcome him back. He played for us first, baby. Hey, what you doing there, Curly Whirly? Luffadoodle. I know she's being a brat, isn't she? You all excited for it now, Mama. You didn't need to get up. You can lay back down. Ain't nobody hurting you. Who's this? Oh, I swear to God, that poor dude. For 2 to 3 months, he wasn't going to get to play much anyway. I mean, he was one of my backup to the backup to the backup of my goal scorers. But my mama, there she goes, off to the races. Go get some food or something. Go get some water, it looks like. Alright, we got a match, then we got another match, then we got a week off. So, I don't know who this is, but we'll play them. Por la cor! Por la cor, por la cor, la por cor. I'm going to change those guys for a change here. Let's do the clear subs. And do just the subs. And my boy in there still? Yeah, he has to be. I don't think it changed anybody. To be honest about it, I don't think it did. Oh, we got one. Nope, we ain't got nobody new on there. I should take them all out except for Omar and get some other people in there. But I was gonna say you better have my boy in there. All right, fellas, here we go. Little bit of difference on the. Y'all don't know what's coming. Y'all don't know. See, that's the nice thing is with this offense, not changing anything outside of the positions of the players. Once we get to the second round, and if we start to struggle, we can pull it back to what it was before, and there'll be different formations, same players, different formation, but it's still going to give us the same everything else. We didn't need to go that much out of position to change it. Until that game, we didn't give up anything new. So that was 3 games. He got 360 minutes. Actually, 361 minutes of shutout soccer. That's a lot of soccer to be shut out. A whole hell of a lot of soccer to be shut out. But Evers, like I said, Evers is the beast, man. He's one of the best goalkeepers in Iceland. And actually, in the Portlacourt game, he was actually being sought by West Ham. So for like 2 years, we were first up until this year, he was being offered out for West Ham was trying to buy him, but they didn't sell him. So I wouldn't sell him either. Shit, he's best goalkeeper. Now, like for instance, now I've got backups that can play. Stephenson, just as good. He got shutouts in this. Like a couple of these shutouts that are there, his. So now I'm playing the 4-2-3-1. The basic, it's the go-to match of the thing. I'm losing my voice and it's going away. I'm going to be unable to talk today. Oh yeah, beautiful girl. Nice pass. Nice pass. Oh, that's a penalty, ref. Come on, man. What the hell are you doing, dude? You did. Wow. He called nothing. Didn't give us a free kick, nothing. That was bullshit. Oh my God, that was terrible. I don't even know how many of these guys on Portal Corps are still the guys I know. Shouldn't be a bunch of them gone, but they could be. Man, this referee sucks already, I can tell. Playing it on him. Y'all don't got a chance, you know that, right? Oh, nice pass. Beautiful pass. Beautiful drop in there. turn. That'll work. Oh, no. That shouldn't have happened. That's a referee's fault, too. That should have been a fucking penalty. And if they can't get there, then the side judge should have called that. Because that was terrible. He tried to back kick it. And he said, no, I don't think so. Not a happening thing, man. Oh, it should have been a goal. Come on, fellas. Should have been a goal. Playing in front of 11,033, wet, calm. I don't know how that became meta. Well, it's the game that it's the thing that everybody picks up. All the computers that don't have somebody giving them a different one, they're all picking up the same thing. They're all doing the 4-1, the 4-3, the 4-2-3-1. And I don't get it because I hate when we have, here you go, baby. Dev says, I'm going to score me a goal. Ow, come on. Put those fucking things away. You don't need to claw me, you dummy. What is wrong with you, mama? That hurts. Don't give me that look. She looks at me like, no, don't look at me like that. You can't get away with that shit. That hurts. Damn, with the nice goal. Oh, nothing. Hello. Let's roll. Sorry, fellas. You come to us at the wrong time. We are playing like we need to. You need to move your butt. You're so soft, mamas. What's the matter? What's the matter with your mamas? You in a mood? You slept all morning. You in a mood now? You in a mood? You in a mood? What's the mamas in a mood? Now you got purr. Engine's running. Running says pretty good. Ah, oh, come on, ref. That's terrible. Want to say hi? Say, look at me. I'm mamas. I'm the cute one. The Dorbs. Adorbs. She's adorbs. She's my baby. She's my mama. I gotta turn it down just a little bit. Now you can be seen. There you are. See, there's the mamas. She says, hi, everybody. I'm the mamas. I'm the mamas. I started this mess. Well, I can't hold you like that too long, baby. My arm's starting to hurt. Which I know. You're gonna be unhappy. But you're gonna be okay. Promise you. Daddy's arm is tingling like a motherfucker. Ugh. Good D. I was watching a comedian last night. Oh no, they scored. Peterson. Watching a comedian last night was talking about how back in the 70s and late 70s, early 80s, and through the 90s, we talked about how our cholesterol had to come down. He said, you got to get your cholesterol down. You got to be under a certain level. You got to do it. He says, what people don't understand is your brain's all cholesterol. I was cracking up. I'm like, oh my God, that's funny as hell. Like, oh shit. And that's because that half you talk to are stupid people. Team USA captures. Team USA captures 11th gold medal at Winter Games. Damn. Well, damn. 11 gold medals. I do not watch the Olympics. The only time I really watch the Olympics is when I watch the Summer Olympics. I don't really watch the Winter Olympics anymore. Just. Oh, what a shot by who else but Sasha! Sasha says, you know what, I might not have had a good year last year, but this year I'm going to. Oh, yeah, beautiful girls. I got that song stuck on my head. And it wasn't even the 22 minutes to get the lead and keep it. Let's go. I can pay for that. Who's their goalkeeper? I don't even know. Oh, what a save! Emericiani is still their goalkeeper. He's up there. I didn't do a bad job of getting him. He's still their goalkeeper. He's still doing well. Guys are playing people tough this year. I'm glad to see it happening. It shouldn't be happening now, but it should happen a couple years ago. We'd still be there. Like I said, I wish they'd go professional. They'd have turned. Oh, there's another chance at the goal. Oh, come on, man. No. Just turn and fire. All you had to do was turn and fire. That would have been, yeah, reset. That's a good idea. See, this is the problem with weather like this. Warm as hell for a couple of days, got used to the warm weather again, and now my fucking body's starting to suffer because now I'm starting to get these fucking, like, everywhere. My skin starts to itch. I've got little spots of, I don't even know what it is. I got, like, I don't even know. I went to the doctor a long time ago about it, and he gave me some stuff that worked but didn't, and it's just like every time it's weather changes like this and it starts to dry out and get colder, my skin starts to itch like a motherfucker, especially my face. I hate it. Face and my forehead. I need to get some something that's got active ingredient for like dandruff. I don't have dandruff, but that stuff usually, like the Selsun Blue, that kind of stuff like that will make my head, it burns, but it gets that cool feeling to it. It's like, yeah, that feels good. That shit in there and make it feel better, baby. That's what I need. I need to go to the store and see what I can get. I'm probably going to need some pills again. Oh, come on, baby. Hit this. Come on, Sasha. This is your goal. This is your goal. Ooh, inches from being a goal. Damn. 2-1 at halftime. We'll take that. We will take that at halftime. I do not like the fact that our possession is so low. We got to stop being less. We got to start. That's right. You're capable of better, and you better get your shit together for better. I'm not playing this game no more. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, fellas, let's do this. You're up 2-1 at halftime. I expect it to be a 4-1 win. Let's go. If they do like they did the second half, like they did in the first half, we're killing them. We'll go to 70 again, just like we've been doing. Gives people, well, I'd make a halftime change. The other changes will come at the 70-minute mark. Unless something happens to somebody between now and then. That's how we doing this. Good job getting the ball up the field. I like that. There you go. Oh, beautiful give and go. Beautiful give and go. Beautiful give and go. Oh, there you go, Sasha, with his goal number 2. He gets a brace today. There you go. Beautifully played. Oh, that was set up so pretty. That was just pretty. Combi says, I got you. Combi has yet to score a goal since he come back. But he's got an assist. That's all that matters. Do not play for set pieces. Do not play set pieces for. I don't want to change that and play for set pieces when we do just as well without them. We don't need set pieces because we don't do well with set pieces. We do better without them. We get enough of them as it is, and even when we get the ones, we don't really do much with it. We hardly ever score from corners. We never score from direct free kicks. We don't do any of that. So, what's the point in setting up for playing for free kicks if we don't need them? Nice idea, terrible shot. That one should have been a little bit further to the left. I mean, there was nothing, no way it was getting it to the right for damn sure. It's just not gonna happen like that, cause that's not happening around. It's just not in the spot to be. Combi! I said something about Combi not scoring yet, and there he goes. He gotta go. Go ahead, Combi. That's my boy. Nicely done. Nice shot. Yup, you can't stop him when you give him that much room. Combi with his 7th goal of the year already. That's the thing. Boy scored forever, then went 8 weeks missing. And still come out firing. Nice, boys. 4-1's what I wanted. I called for it and I got it. So, Breedeblick beat him 3-0. I'm sorry. 2-1. And they beat Valor 3-0. I think is what it was. So they were on a 5-1 goal scoring procession against the best teams. And we're beating them 4-1. So you can't tell me right now we ain't one of the better teams in the, that was just a dumb play. That was just a stupid thing to do. Why would you do that, man? I get it, but I don't. Okay. Oh, I need to talk to those guys too. I know I'm still around. Oh, nice pull. Nice pull. There it is. Oh, nice save. That ball went flying for lever off that shit. That was crazy. Come on. Florida Court gonna be challenging for the top 6 again. That'd be cool. I like to see my teams that I've been on do well. Ah, that was probably the smart thing to do. Keep from getting a foul. Oh, that's right. Quack went out in the first. Oh, that might have been it. Never got one more. Make all our changes with 13 minutes to go. There's 23 minutes to go. Nice run, baby. Keep going. Ah, that was nice. That's all right. Let him have that. Ding dong, the man is dead. They're all gone off to the fishing hole. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice run. No, don't let him come up to you like that, man. Hesitate when he starts to close on you. Pull the ball back. Stop. You got a corner, a throw in out of it, but come on, man. You got to do better than that. There's a goal. There's a goal. Oh, what the fuck is there? Goal. Man, I put everybody in at 68 thinking this is going, or 67 thinking this is going to be a quick 23 minutes. And it's only been 5. God damn these days. These games, some of these games go so slow when the action's just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I could turn it off now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. Slide. Slide, baby, slide. Nice save. Oh, that was pretty. That's pretty. I can test it my own. Didn't think about that. Good job. Ooh, completely off the side. I didn't think you were going to go to that side. No. You took it too soon. Come on, man. You got to do better than that, Comby. You know better than that, son. That was not where you should have took that shot. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. Nice. Way to get out in front of that and stop it. That's perfect. I don't care about it for the corner. You can have all the corners in the world you want. If you're not, this league is not great at doing corners. I have not seen a team on this league that makes more corners than 1 or 2 every 5 games or so. We don't make them. There's just not a whole lot there. Although we have enough players on our team now that are tall enough that we should be able to do that. Should. You fucking little prick. God damn it. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I was going to say, what the fuck is he doing? Okay. Hey, yo, you're in the way there, Mr. Referee. Get the hell out the way, you goofy shit. 4-1. Can we finish at this score and give me the score I wanted? 4-1 was what I wanted. We should be close to being in first place after this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was perfectly set up, too. He had that dude. Red card! No, he ain't gonna give him a card. He ain't gonna do shit. Talk to him. Man, you shouldn't do that. It's not fair that you did that. You shouldn't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Bitch. Give him a fucking card, man. Come on. No, that sucked. That wasn't good. Good job. You got less than 3 minutes, hopefully. Less than 5 minutes. Nice. I'm not sure he needed to dive like that, but that was nice, I guess. Uh, Alright, boys, you got what left? A minute and a half. A little over 2 minutes. Ooh, my goodness. I can't believe that motherfucker didn't get a goal given up there. Wow, that was crazy exchange right there. Boy, dropped the ball. Almost gave it up. Good play. He played it well. Blow the whistle, man. It's less than a minute. There's 30 seconds, 29 seconds left. Blow the whistle. Damn. Woo! Blew that one by there, didn't he? Sure did. Another win. We're 4-0. We gotta love that shit. Gave up 2 goals so far this year. Two goals. 2 goals so far this year in 4 games in the regular season. 2 goals. That's it. 2 goals. We ain't giving up shit today. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys had a great day the rest of the day. Mr. Animal and Simon, I appreciate you coming in. You have a great day the rest of your day, too. I will be back sometime tomorrow. Not sure when, but I'll be back. I might even come back tonight. I don't know. My arm kind of hurting, and I'm kind of hungry, and I need to do something. Because I stretched that thing out, and I need to get some hot water on my back. So I'm going to take a break. I might come back later, do some more of this. I don't know yet. We'll see. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Peace.